This is Smarty Bob. I'm here in central Indiana, where if you can take a look at back behind me, outside it is snowing. Temperature's about 31 degrees and we're going to have some snow today. They say the accumulation may be, they said up to 2 inches. I'll have a video, a little cross section opening, and you'll see when I went out, it was just starting to snow. It's been about 30 minutes and I already got an inch or two out there. So we're going to have more snow than what they say. Today, we're going to do a little something different. First of all, I'm not a blender, never pretend to be, but it's something that's interesting, and I'm an old codger type person. So, and I did get a box, so we can call this a box opening, but it's not a box opening. And my box came from the Pipes and Cigar people. I don't know whether you can see that or not. This is the blending bowl that Pipes and Cigars offers. I don't know whether they still offer it or not, but Russ Roulette, he has his blends out, and you could buy his blends and mix them, and that's the bowl that they furnish for you. But in my box, take a look at what I got here. Got some Carter Hall. My Carter Hall was getting a little low. Also, I got some Peterson's Old Dublin. Never smoked the Old Dublin, but I do like Peterson's. Blends now pretty good. And inside the rest of the box is the ingredients of what we're going to blend. Now, this blend, when I get done, is going to be called Scott's or Scotty's, I forget which, I'll have the name on up here, Trout Blend. And so it's a blend, but it's a blend that was made up after they registered all the other blends. So it's something they can't sell on by itself. So you got to mix it. So here's the two ingredients. And you notice I got 2 packages of each. And we're going to mix them in the bowl and see what we come up with. Now, another thing I do is I'm going to make the blend, put it together, and I'm going to jar it up in some jars. Now, one of my favorite things to drink is the old moonshine jars. I like the moonshine, and it's actually put under a couple of different names. But the moonshine, the drink, comes in these jars. And these jars have the lids on them that are protective and sealed just like the ball jars. The nice thing about some of the moonshine jars is some of their moonshine comes in the brown jars. And if you know that some tobacco is sensitive to light, and you have your tobacco out in the light somewhere, you can put it in those jars and it'll be pretty successful at it. Now, I'm probably gonna move this camera down, and who knows how it's going to work out, but we're going to do some blending here. So let's see if I can switch around and we'll see what we do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've switched our camera down, and you're going to see a reflection of a ceiling light and fan on. And I don't know about you, but here in my house, we keep these fans on all the time. So we're taking the one ingredient. I don't know whether there's a scientific way to do this, but I pour it in there. And the whole reason of doing this way is to seeing how much volume I'm going to have and whether I got enough jars, or I actually got enough jars. But here's the second ingredient. By the way, you can go on the Pipes and Cigars website and actually find out what these tobaccos are. This smells beautiful. I'm going to put it in. And I can already tell by the volume that I got here. By the way, I think this is 8 ounces. I'm not sure. I can already tell by the volume that I am going to be able to go on ahead and mix it all together. If I can get this bag open. And make one big batch. Maybe a mistake. I'm not a professional. I don't know about you fellas, but I love the smell of tobacco. Now, so we got it all in there. I don't know whether there's a secret way to do this or a right way to do this or the wrong way to do this. Reminds me of a YouTube pipe community channel called Doing It Wrong. I love that name, by the way. So, what I'm going to do is not make this video forever long, but what I'll do is I'm going to let that set a little bit. I will take the contents of that and I'll put it on a board, put the tobacco on a board, I'll fold it over, make kind of a funnel, and I'll funnel that into the jars. Sorry for the poor photography. Guy didn't know what he's doing. And then I will at least let it set for a few weeks, and we're going to switch around now. Okay, you saw my mixture. And I'm going to let that sit probably for a little bit, and then after I get the video done, I'll jar it up and put it out and let it rest. I'm not going to sit it outside. I'll put it in my office there. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. There are, first of all, it's what some people call a Freedom Friday, but all my days are free, so I got a freedom every day. I do want to make a couple mentions or some shout outs. First of all, Ghost Cobb. He's got Find 5 on Friday, and where he lists 5 channels that he suggests you take a look at. And you need to go look at Ghost Cobb's channel. Great channel, good presenter, a lot of information. There's another channel out there that's kind of new, and her name is Polypore Piper. So that channel is Polypore Piper, and I'll have it up here. And she's got a wonderful dog. She does some pipe smoking, goes into woods with her dog. She does some wonderful photography. You need to check out her channel. And she's got 2 or 3 videos that opens up and the camera's up through the trees. And it's just beautiful. And she's also got she's only got a few videos up. She's got a video out on lunting. And she knows how to smoke a pipe. Probably better than a lot of us. Better than I could do. I've been lunting for years, but didn't call it that. I lunt every day with my dog, or not every day, but almost every day I got a pipe in there. And of course, Old Man Things. Mike from Old Man Things, he's becoming a stalwart of the YouTube pipe community. He now has a live on Wednesdays. His live starts at, I think it's 7 o'clock Eastern time or 8 o'clock Central or something like that. You need to check out his channel. And it's a wonderful live, lots of good people getting in there and conversing and stuff like that. And then don't remember, on the 20th, we got International Pipe Day, and I'm going to be smoking my favorite pipe that, according to Armchair Ed, I need to designate as my pipe that I'm going to smoke on that day. And also we got Muletown coming up. And there's going to be some good people at Muletown that one would sure like to meet up and see. So we'll see if people, I think Parsimony's is going to be there. Maybe, I don't know who else is going to be there, but it's going to be great. Listen, by the time I get to all this edited and everything, it's way too long. So it's a snowy Friday here, but it's Friday. I did come up with 4 jars of this blend, although this jar here is just a little bit not quite full, but the rest are full, and I leave just a little bit of space on the top for air. And yesterday was just a memory. Tomorrow's just a promise. And today, although I'm not smoking a pipe right now, I will be. You go out, enjoy your pipe, and have a good day. And now, I do have my clicker.